Hello, hello, hello. I'm Netwitch, and we are back into Vintage Story. Now, someone asked me for the list of installed mods, so here we are. This is my list of installed mods. You probably might want to go back and pause and write them down if you want, but you can. Right there, they're all there. So hopefully that will help you guys out, I think. So let's go and load in. All right. Yes, let's load in. So, my mods, I got a few of them. The only thing is that these three down here come with the game. This is if you want to go creative mode and it's a super flat world. The essentials such as asset loaded world map and items for crafting mechanics and whatnot. Hey, Zach Long, Colin Walker, welcome in. Welcome in, you two. Yeah, I'm just going over my list of mods if people wanted to take a look at them. You might have to pause and write them down yourself if you want, but now that we got people here, let's go reload in and get ready to go into the Middle Age. We still need quite a few things to get into it, but, it will be what it will be, so anything. So I really like it when people are here. It's so much nicer to, not just chat to the air, but actually have people that can respond and talk back. It's always nice. So now once this thing gets loaded in, there we go. Here we are, and of course it's raining. Of course it'd be raining. Alright. We just replaced these guys. And... oh, I know what we needed. We needed the anvil. Yes, the anvil. Now this thing, it takes 20 of those nuggets to make 100 units of metal, and most things need 100 units. Yeah, sure. I'd love to help you out if you want. You can always get a hold of me on Sergeant Calvin's Discord. I don't have the link right here with me, but I'm sure if you go take a look at him, I'm cribbing most of my stuff off him anyway. And he's got a chat channel for creators, such as content creator questions. So you can ask him and the general chat questions, and they might give you a better response than what I know. So yes, there's always that, which is always nice. Even I don't know all sorts of things. I'm not sure about how to raid other people, though I think I need a higher subscriber count to actually do that. A lot of stuff is based on subscriber count, so it's going to be a slow slog to get to that. But anyway, let's do this on up. This anvil is going to take 900 units of metal. At 20 nuggets for 100 units, it's a lot. But once I get an anvil, I can really go into metalworking proper. So there's that. Okay. Oh, hey, Ice Wolf. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. I know I'm a little late in starting, but, you know, it's alright. So, let's do this. And go back to him. Yeah, this anvil takes quite a bit to build. So, let's go back to him. And go along here. Da-da-dum. Yeah, I appreciate you showing up late or not. I always like having fellows around, chat with. It's always nice to have people like that that appreciate what I'm doing and enjoy it. Okay, so now, yeah, this is one of the more complex things to be building. But that's all right. Because once we get this done up, and we'll have to fire it. Hopefully it doesn't disappear like that storage vessel did. Oh, that reminds me, we gotta make up some crock pots too. But we can get to that in a bit. Voila! I'm using clay to make the mold for an anvil. So there's the mold. I got to... Right now it's just kind of raw clay. So we need to go over here, grab some of you, add you to you. Come on, you can do it. There we are. Now, we'll light you on fire. Yeah, the mold for the anvil first. And then I'm going to need 900 units of metal to fill that thing. That's a lot of metal. Okay, let us make up some more of this. Oh, come on, no, you... That's annoying. Alright, let's see if I can't make this work. Now, okay, so to craft it, we'll need it was strike. Huh. Cool. Reforged tool head. Reforged tool or tool head. Can we do that? No, it just wants the tool head. Alright. I guess I should have done that before. Whoa. Just like it when it does that. Put you back. Let's open up you, move you over to here. And let's get that last one done. There. So what I'm going to do with this is, in fact, I'm going to dig out a hole. Just like that. Put you down. Now, drop all of you in. Come on, there you go. And, oh, Ice Wolf, did you see at the beginning of my stream I put up all my, the mods I use? If not, you can always go back later and view it. Okay, I need 4 of you. Dun 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 ba dum. And then you. Now, charcoal pit unlit. And is now lit. It's always nice when we got lots of people in here. I always appreciate having some folks around. Okay. Well, it's effectively 2 pages worth of mods. So it's kind of bit long to just write out. Now, I wanted raw clay crock. There it is. Okay. So let's trim this out. Like that. Dun, dun, dun. Just like that. There we go. Yeah, I don't do things by halves sometimes. But if you don't get anything else, primitive tools? The one at the very top of the list. I always like that one. I think it's primitive tools or ancient tools and primitive something else are always good. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now we can just do this. I love that doubling up thing. Yeah. We're gonna have to fire these guys up. Alright, so you. And then like this. Dun, 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 dun. We'll fill these guys up. Like that. Like that, like that, like that. Dum ba dum ba dum. Yes, yes you can. In fact, you can walk away from it completely. But that green outline of where things are supposed to go and the orange outline of where things are supposed to be removed will only show up when you have clay in your hand. Dum, 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 dum. Okay. So that one's burning away nicely. And I want to put these 4 down in here. Let's fill that up. Dum dum ba dum ba dum. We're gonna need some more wood. Firewood, I should say. And lit. Aha. Okay. Now that's preventing rain from falling on the stuff, because that would just turn it out, which is why I got that little ledge there too. Don't want them going out like that. Now, this is birch boards. Let's get a few of these into you, and 1 stack of you. Okay. So then we can just drop it onto here. There. Yeah, I also should get some more bowls on the go, but I got 2 pits going, so that should be good enough. This place is still going, alright. Ooh, hey! tannin. What did I do with, is it still in here? Yes, they are. Okay. Soaked hides. Here with that. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, I get the scraped hide, and then small scraped hide. Brain, no, I don't want brained, I want... It just says scraped hide small. So, no, that's not it. Prepared hide. Weak tannin. Okay. No. Yeah, this is it. Weak tannin takes 3 days. Okay. So, let's open up you. And we will put you guys in there. 2 times prepared hide small after 3 days. So, we've got 3 days to wait on that. Now, I do have the mod that let me get into planks sooner than metalworking. But normally, you would have to go through all this, getting the anvil, getting 2 molds done up, getting enough nuggets to fill those 2 molds up, then doing the crushed ore, filling up the anvil, then using the anvil to make the saw blade, and then using the saw blade to make the saw, and then you can make the planks. So it happens well after you get into metalworking. But I sort of skipped all that. Okay. Now, what do we want to do? Night is coming, or night is here, I should say. So let's take a quick nap. Everything's all nice and brightly lit. All right. So, hopefully we don't get attacked. That would just be, you know, bad news for everybody. And then we should come out here shortly. We should come out here shortly. Come on, come on. There we are. So now 11 hours have passed. That thing's still going. Those are still going. Oh, it's heavy winds. Okay. So, what I would like to do next, what I really should do, I got food, so I don't really need to be worrying about that. The trees are coming along nicely. I wonder how the trees over here are doing. They're the ones I planted first. They're okay. Let's go drop off some of these stone bits. We don't really need to be carrying them around. Don't have a whole lot of room, but we'll just do this for now. Okay, that's alright. Yeah, that should do. And while we're here, we're going to pick up... No, I want... Pick up you. Have a bite. Pick up you. Have another bite. There we go. Okay. So we can still see smoke coming from there, can we? We'll get to it in a minute. Don't need it until that thing finishes cooking. So, we had some nice trees and things. What direction do we want to go looking in? You know what? I want to try and check out over here. So we go right around here. I'd rather if I could have canals or something all around, but that would take a lot of work to actually build and whatnot. It's just flint. Okay. So, we should be getting what we got here. This is mature rye. Hold on. Growing flax. Oh, good. We're gonna have to start farming here at some point. Svelte. Okay. So we're already finding some good stuff. And we got some more of these. Let's just put them into the inventory and carry on. Well, it looks like another rune. Ooh. That goes down a little ways, I think. But I saw, there it is. What kind of tree we got here? Pine. We got pine tree, we got some nice runes over here. That's just, yeah, red clay, okay. Farming, huh. So what do we get? Hand basket, flax fibers, ooh, that's good. That's real good. This flax twine is very needed. We need lots of it. No. Cracked vessel food. So we got svelte grain. Okay. That's actually pretty profitable. Looks like there's some more over here. Now, if I really wanted to... More food, okay. Rye. If I really wanted to, you could start digging in here, and you'll find more runes underneath there. But that's a lot of work, and I don't feel like doing it just now. But I will look at all the runes that are on the top. Oop, black currant. Just so you know, bony soil. Seeds. Alright, we got some carrot seeds by the look of it. Those are always useful. Now, we were heading this direction. Scaring off some rabbits by the look of it. Alright. So now we're coming up. See these great swaths of a single color? They're usually kind of like little plateaus of rock. See, sandstone gravel. The nice thing about them is everything's kind of bright up here. Hold on, let me... gamma. Let's reduce that down a little, because it's a little on the bright side. Okay. How's that doing for you guys? Is that gamma level good, or should I adjust it a bit more? Because everything here is rather bright. Okay. Yeah, these kind of gravel slash sand plateaus, or what you want to call it. Yeah. Oh, well, I got native copper bits. Okay, so we got some native copper. Now, it's the reason why I like these open gravel, I guess you can call it a gravel pit. It's that you can find the native copper bits and whatnot quite easily. So I'm going to put down a notice here. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. What I'm really looking for is tin. I want some tin. But yeah, you can wander around here quite a bit and not find everything. Oh, raccoon running off. More copper. Yes. Alright, so right about here should do for another copper. Okay. So I'm not really here for the copper itself. I'm looking for tin. Because in order to get anywhere good, you got to go into bronze. And that requires tin and copper. Okay. That's just flint. We can punch that flint out, but we got plenty of flint for ourselves right now. Okay. Do we see anything else? Okay, that looks like up there, that looks like coal. Probably brown coal. That looks like quartz, maybe? And that looks dangerous. Now, we should... No, that... What is that? Yeah, it is quartz. But quartz requires tool tier 3, bronze. So I can't even when I get the copper pickaxe, I can't mine it. And this is definitely brown coal, yeah. And in fact, I can open this up like this. Let's see about getting up here. And hopefully we can find some more. There's some more. See, I can't. Won't do anything to break that. But we can get a little bit more coal here. This will help out because coal and charcoal are pretty much the same thing as far as metalworking goes. I know there's some differences. Ooh, brown coal bits, that's what I thought. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back here and put in a marker for coal. There. That should do it. Okay. Now. We're heading towards another area. Another gravel-like area. With a different type of... What's that? No, just looked it from a distance. That looks like quartz. Native silver. Oh. Oh, okay. Yes. Let's go with that. Silver. Can we find any more? Normally you find, yeah, quartz. You find silver and gold inside quartz. So you have to mine quartz and get the occasional piece of silver or gold. I'm gonna hurt. Oh, didn't fall down far enough. Yay. But again, in order to... Ooh, copper. But in order to actually mine the quartz, you've got to... Ah, there's a tree in here. No, just bushes. I wanted to check something over here. That's quartz. Now where did that... Where did it go? It was over here, wasn't it? So this is more quartz bits. I thought I saw... Yeah, that's just cracked stone. That's easy enough to mine out. What I was looking for was along here. Ow! Oh, that hurt. I thought I saw... Yeah, up there in the black. Look, I'm going to get up to you. There. Well, still quartz. I thought it was going to be that... the other one. The one that starts with B. But while we're here... Yeah, I forgot gravel falls. Gravel and sand will crumble downwards. So, do we got any more copper in here? No, it doesn't look it. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Native silver in quartz. So yes, this is where we... This is definitely the silver area. So... But we need the bronze in order to dig it out. Okay. And this is all quartz as is. There's some more of the brown coal. Okay. Now, can we find... I want to find some tin. Well... Aha! Some more copper. So right here, we can put in a copper. And then we want to head towards that black area. So we got to keep an eye on the sun. So when it starts going down, we want to make sure we get back. so we can sleep through the night and not get ambushed by vicious critters. So that seems to be a little patch here and a little patch here. Okay, so let's go over this guy. Hopefully we can find some. Oh, there's some more obsidian. We'll take that. And we're starting to get hungry again. So let us have a quick bite to eat. Okay. And what we got here? Copper, copper, copper. Copper. So here's another spot we can go for copper. Lots of copper, not a whole lot of everything else. You kind of have to go looking for it. Then again, we're on the surface, and most stuff is further down. Okay. So where else can we go? Oh, there's obsidian, and let's just, avoid that thing. At nighttime, that rift would be spewing monsters as well. Monsters love being near those things. Okay. Well, we're finding plenty of obsidian here. But I'm not seeing anything else. Alright, sun is starting to set. So we should... Ooh. Plenty of obsidian right there. And... Dum -bum -bum. Okay. So, we're getting obsidian, but I need tin. Not really seeing tin around here. I mean, it's nice that we're getting this obsidian. Say what? Okay, that seemed a little on the random side. Okay. So, well, let's head back home. We're gonna have to kind of race it. Sun's starting to go down and we need to make it all the way back to home. Native silver bits. Haha. Okay. But I don't see any more. Usually there's a couple of them if there's a ore vein underneath it. Da-da-da. So what we got over here? Copper. See, 3 like that. Says right here will be copper. Yeah, okay. We need to go home. Homeward bound is that way. I'm always on the lookout for more borax. Borax bits, that's okay. There's another rift. Let's kind of avoid that. And there's a rabbit running for its life. But that's alright. Now, and there's another rift. And remember, when the sun sets, those rifts are gonna be sources of monsters. There's quite a few of them around right now. Yeah. So, Let's grab a bit more of this. We don't really need to eat it right now, but we can do that. What's that running around? A bird. Whoa! And there's a creature coming from the dark. Okay. So one creature from the dark done. Come on. Nothing. Those things can have all sorts of things, including the rusted gears, which is money, or flax, the flax twine, or flax fibers, I should say. Okay. Whoa! Water. Okay. So, and we're getting the rattling of snakes or things, whatever they are. Let's go running around this water. There's our home. This should get us quite the ways. And we gotta make sure that all our torches are still running, so we don't have a issue like last time. Okay, it looks like it is. And we got ourselves a little fish. Okay. There we go. Now, you, haha. Needs 900 units of metal. Hey, 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 hey. Buddy. Okay. Nope. Torches just say torch. Okay. So we've got guys. Hold on. You hear that ringing? Look at that. There's a rift right there. Ow! That's not nice. Ow. Ooh, that looks like a nasty creature. So does that. Okay. And they do throw stuff. Come on. Okay. Okay. So let's continue with our healing poultice. They're just on the other side of that wall. Great. Now we got this guy coming. Okay. Let's continue our healing poultice. We're going to have to get back to the forest to get more of those horsetail things. That's 0.1 of a serving. Okay. As long as they don't, you know, dig through. You! See, they throw stuff. Oh, great. By the way, throwing the spear does more damage, I believe, than just poking things with it. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, shoot. That's not good. Okay. Hold on. Light you up. Come on, light you up. Okay. So I'm gonna have to make some more torches. Oh, don't need you there. Let's light you up. So, oh. Don't think I'll be able to get to that guy. Oh. Okay. Want to try and start cleaning right up some of these bodies. Oh. Yes. There we are. That's what I was looking for. Flax fibers. Okay. Ow! Oh! Meanie! He threw it at me. Now, here's the issue. We're over here. This is where I spawned in-game. Well, within 50 blocks of that square is where you spawn in. So, yeah. Oh. Let's go around that, because we got more issues to deal with. Let's get on up here. Jump the water. We need to get back to our home base so that we can get rid of all the creatures. And that's the moon coming up. That's alright. What I want is the sun. Fortunately, this thing doesn't have, we don't have any stamina, so we can run all the time. But I think it does make you, yeah, running all the time increases how much food you're using up. So, it's not good to do it all the time, but I need to get back there now. Okay. So. Oh, shoot! My torch went out. I forgot about that. Okay. I don't see that big guy around. Let's take both of those. Get rid of this body. Okay. Now what we do about this torch situation, let's do this. Light one of these guys up. Yes, yes, I did. I completely forgot that that can happen. Dum 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 dum. There. Okay, with that rift gone, the creatures are gone. Oh, yeah. That was a little bit more exciting than what I planned on. Okay. So now that we got that, well, first, let's just sleep and get through this here. Make it more or less bright and sunny in the morning. Come on, you can do it. And here we go. All right. So we don't need you right now. Let's clean out some of our inventory. Gears. Carrots. Well, it can be multiplayer, but right now I'm playing single player. So, yeah. Oh, I need 3, don't I? Oh well. Okay. So let us open you. We can take you. Let's see about making another one of you. We'll put you in there. We need you guys, so we'll take you out. We'll put in... Actually. Oh, shoot. Our food rotted. Oh well. It happens. Alright. So what we need... 2 servings of rye porridge. Hefty rye spelt porridge. Okay. So we can get another 2 in there by the look of it. There, 4 servings. Okay. The one thing about this is that you have to get these numbers even. And these 2 have to be something that starts off the base of it. So you can only get so many things on as the base. Let's light that up, start her up. There we go. Put you back. Now, we need more storage. Oh, yes. This is Vintage Story, not Minecraft. The rules are slightly different. No, as long as I'm not building with gravel or sand, it will not collapse. Hence why there are floating islands around. Okay, let's pick up you guys. We're going to put the crock pots up here. Dun, 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 dun. There. Okay. So that's still cooking. We still need more space to build things. Oy. Okay. We need more reeds. Right on over here. Okay. Come on, let's get this going. Dum da dum ba dum. And you. Okay, now. And over here. Now. Oh, I know, I know. You build a nice little cellar and let it go like that. Right now I'm not up to that much food sitting around. Oh, you can't one shot. Oh, oh, I know, I know. Uh, have you played Vintage Story much? Dantus there, have you played Vintage Story a whole lot? Because shortly after you get into metal, that's about as far as I've gotten. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So hopefully. Oh, I do it to fellows I'm viewing all the time. Yeah, I know I'm no expert at this game, so advice is quite useful. Okay. So I want 3, 3, 3. Okay. Yeah. I got this quite a while ago, actually. But now we've got some more storage space. Yay. Let's put it right here. Open you up. I'm going to drop off you, you, and crunch you up. Let's put you and you, and you. Obsidian, no wait, we got obsidian somewhere else, don't we? Not there. There's obsidian. There you go. Oh, and while we're at it, let's toss you in there. And you. Okay. Don't have room for you, do we? Well, let's take out that rot. Let's put you in there. Then let's go over here. And I know I can use the rot for fertilizer, but I haven't even started farming yet, so I will when I can. So that's good. Da, 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 da. Let's open this up. Okay, and let's start digging away at this to get all of our charcoal. Dun, 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 dun. This is why I like stacking it, because it gives you quite a lot more. Come on, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Almost there, aren't we? Haha. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just add you to the air. Okay. We got ourselves porridge. Dum 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 dum. There. Da 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 da. Okay. So we need 900. Oh, I don't think the requirements are all that much for playing it. That's 600 units. We need another 300 units. That should give us 700. 800. 900. There we are. Well, we got some snow-topped mountains over here, but I have no idea where in the map I am. Equator-wise or what have you. Yep, I don't really know where I am, actually. I don't know if I'm close to the equator or near one of the poles. I haven't a clue. Okay. So that should do that. We got the crocks out. We got the next thing we need. What we do need is over here. Might want to think about expanding that out a bit. Because we're going to need room for our anvil and that. Put the anvil there. Guess we could. But we're going to need a tool rack. How are we doing here? Starting to cook. Okay. So, let's make ourselves... I believe... No, actually, no, it's not... It's not planks, it's... these. Like that. Tool rack. So I want a tool rack. Do I put it there or do I put it there? Now let's put it there. Hopefully it doesn't catch on fire. That's true. Oh yeah. And my this heavily tattered, terrible. My clothing is all out to lunch, and I haven't even made any armor. So yeah, I've got horrible horrible stuff I gotta be working on. Probably, yes. So how are we doing here? Slowly cooking up. It's 900 units, so might take it a while. Now, what else do we got? Nothing in there. Don't really need anything else. Looks like the sun is probably going to start setting here soon. And that's going to be annoying. Dun, dun, dun. Come on, hurry up. Well, it's slowly working its way through. One of the first things we're going to need is the chisel. What other... We could do a pickaxe head, I guess, and the prospector's pickaxe. And maybe... Yeah, we can do some more clay. So let us see about... Where is it? That's the miner's war pick. Axe, no. No, no. I already have that one. Pickaxe. Oh, I want this. But yeah, as you were asking before, you can go around. And if you take your hand off clay, clay has to be in hand in order to see where it goes. And then one here, one there. Da-dum, da-dum. Oh, okay, we're gonna need a single there. The rest I can do with the triple easily enough. So that's gonna need a single as well, isn't it? Alright, we'll get to it in a second. So let's get that signal in there. And there. Okay. So that's our pickaxe. And we'll get you in. We'll go over here, grab ourselves some firewood. Oop. Didn't mean that, I want that. Okay. Light them up. Yes. Yes. We got the anvil here. We got contains molten. Ho ho. Okay, so let us pour. We need 900 units. And that should... There we go. Now we just need that to cool off. There's our first anvil. Yeah, not a whole lot of applause needed. Uh, 2nd of June. I think I started in May? Okay. So we got that, we got... Alright. So we're doing pretty good on everything else. We just need for this thing to cool down. Oh, fishy! Yoink. There we go. So let us put that with the other. So actually we can, that's 2, 2. That should give us what we need to make some more. There.
You've got time to prepare for winter. Ice Route 512 said, look for some berries while you're waiting, or search for tin again.
Yeah, we might need to go do a tin run. Let's add you and you. No matching. Okay. So it's only the one. That's a bit annoying. Well, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. And we'll light this up, have ourselves the meal when it comes around. There we go. So, let's put this stuff back. Don't need that right there. Put you back and put you back. We're running out of red clay. Now, the sun is setting. So before the creatures show up, I'm going to go take a nap. And hopefully, we don't get any bother from them. Either that or, you know, we die horribly in our sleep. Whichever happens first, right? So, load in. Come on, we can do it. There we are. You're still cooking? Ah, there you are. Okay. Well, since you only have one serving, let me just have you right here. There we go. And then I'll move you over. Okay. The anvil should be ready. Mold must be broken to remove the contents. Haha! Our anvil! It's only a copper anvil, but it's an anvil nonetheless. Now, what we are going to need is some more copper. At least we got some. Okay. So I want... That won't work. I want 20 there and 20 there. Okay. Open you up. Go like that. 200 units. Because these take 100 units each. Let's grab you. Grab another one of you. Dum 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 dum. Light you on up. And now we can go... Well, don't want to go too far because we've got that cooking. Once it's... Oh, yeah, there we go. Once it's done cooking, we want to pour it before it cools out. Dun 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 dun. Okay, we're just going to keep that with us. We need more native copper. Okay. So we need ingots, which we will get. And how long is that going to take? Oh, might take not too long, but still. Nothing in the trap. And let's go grab some berries. Do we have any more berries around? I think we put some over here, didn't we? Oh yeah, that's when I went digging for stone. That one's flowering. Okay. So, where was that nice copper we were digging at before. Was it this guy up here? Because I don't see much in the way of markers. No, it was this guy down here, right next to the red clay. So that's where we want to go. But we got copper cooking. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Let's hop back in here. So hopefully this is done, then we can go for that. Uh, uh no. The first one, I thought it was right here. It's fairly close. Because we got some locations down in here, which we can do. Especially since, thanks to that mod I got, that lets me, oh, this is almost done. Okay. Let's grab our primitive tongs. Grab you. And let's pour you out. And pour you out. Okay, we're gonna let those cool down. I'm gonna put those back. I'm gonna take out this crab. Where did he go? Where'd that crab go? Crab! Where did you go? I saw you trying to get into my base. I saw you. He was right here. Well, let's head off to that, it's not a desert, it's actually a gravel pit. Sandstone gravel. And it's got plenty of bushes and such. Now. Oh, wasn't that? This is it. There we are. Now. Let's get some copper. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. Well, I get one of the thankful things I got here is one of my mods lets me build this Stone Age pickaxe that lets me cut through some stone. Not all the different types, but just some. And it will let me mine out copper like this. Of course, you still need to get the hammer, which needs to be made out of copper, but we can miss a step or two in the creation process. Okay. Because normally you need to find 40 nuggets of natural copper and make 2 molds. I only need 1 mold and 20 natural copper nuggets. Huh. How interesting. Okay. Ooh. Now, do we have anything else around here we can... I don't like that hissing or whatever it is. I think it might just be like crickets or something. But then again, it might not be. Oh, we also need more clay. So while we're over here, let's go get some clay. Shoot. I forgot to bring my shovel. Oh well. We'll have to do it by hand. But that's alright. And we got a rift nearby. As long as we don't go near it, it won't harm us in the daylight. At nighttime, it's a source for monsters. So, yeah. Dum-ba-dum. This should do us for a little while. 29 plus the 7 we got back at home. There's a rift up there and there's a rift over there. Great. Okay. Now, let's see about getting back to base. And there's a second. 2 rifts, looks like. Fairly close to each other. Great. That's exactly what we don't need. Oh well. So, let us loop around. Alright. So now, they should be cooled. Hardened copper. Hardened copper. Okay, so it's still a little warm. How? Okay. Where'd the other one go? Okay, let's put that down. Let's put that down there. Okay, so they're still 300 degrees C. A little on the warm side. Let's grab the hammer. We want to crack these guys open. Yeah, we could. Oh, we got food with us. Let's have that. Drop you off. We got 3 more servings left. Okay. Yeah, they was a little on the warm side. Yeah. It's a little ouchy when we get hurt. Okay. So I'm trying to separate these guys out to 10 increments each. Oh, too many. There we go. So we can get another couple out of this. Alright. So that's 1 ingot. That's 2 ingots. We got 2 ingots available. That's all we can do at a time, because we only have the 2 that we can pour into. So this is going to be another ingot. This is going to be another ingot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 4 ingots. But we gotta do them 2 at a time. Okay, you're still cooking away. Well, let's see about... Ooh, how's he doing? 2.7 days out of 3. Okay. Getting there. Let's grab some of you. So we're gonna Need quite a lot of you. So let's light you up. There we go. Okay. So once that starts cooking away, we can... Oh! Goodbye, Dantes. Have a good night. Thanks for showing up. Okay. So I'm gonna actually fill that in. And fill that in. Just gonna fill this in so that nothing shows up, right? Okay, that's gonna be a minute or two. I might might make another crucible, but there was something else I wanted to do. What was it? There was something involving these guys. Smoker. Add 4 firewood and up to 4 raw trussed meats. Trussed meats. Okay. Huh. Copper plate for that guy. Cobblestone oven heat source. Okay, so we need chisel, which we're gonna get, and we need copper plates. And then this is heat distribution corner, oven baking space. So I'm gonna bet we need this next to this guy. Basalt rock polished. Where the... We're gonna have to get basalt rock. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Getting these full blocks is annoying. But, yeah, it appears it's the only choice. Okay. Well, what if we go with shale? Shale for this heat distribution. Still need shale rock polished. And that, see, only comes from shale rock. We have to break it apart. Drops when broken. Yeah. Full block can be obtained by breaking all adjacent blocks. That's why it's so annoying. But let's take a look on this guy. We're just about to get to the heat temperature we need. Yeah, 1084. So, well, that's cooking for a minute or two. What we can do, though, and I want to do, is let's take a look at you. I saw something in here. Where was it? Fishing spear. Oh, that's kind of nice. We got tool racks. Glider. Oh, geez, that's a lot. No. Soldering iron. Heh. Okay. Not what I wanted. I wanted. Where is it? We can do fish baskets. That's fairly simple. But no. Smacking wedges, split strip logs, yeah. But we don't need those. Obsidians. Okay. No. I want duck nest. Place down the nest female ducks have access to. Ducks will lay eggs. Nest by preference, not on the ground. Okay. Huh. No, I wanted, well, let's take a look at some this. This we can get in. I'm just looking for stuff we can do to help defend ourselves. Where I thought I saw some. No, that's all wooden club. Raw longbow staff. No. Oh, walkway. Long straw base. No. Firefly jar. No, that needs glass. And yeah, glass is not that easy to come by. I wanted some form of defense. So what we're going to do is we're going to look in here. Okay. Cooking pots? Probably. Metal spikes? No, 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 no. I wanted... Where is it? Stakes. We can do snares, catch rabbits. Huh. No, we need deadfall snares, bundle of wood spikes. Place in soft ground vertically for a pit trap or horizontally for a concealed pit trap. Okay. So it just takes... So this is saying I take a knife and I go like this. So this should give me... Oh! If I were to put it, say, down here, will it fit? No. Why won't it? That will do. But let's take that apart. It won't go in water, will it? No. So, what we can do is remove you and put you spikes in there. No, I want it not vertically, I want it straight down there. So, the creatures come in, we can make more of these. We're going to need more sticks. Okay, now first, remember we do have something cooking. Yeah, now let's pour you out. Pour you out. So they're both full up. Okay. And we can start on the next. 2. There we go. Well, those 2 are cooling. Now, I need more sticks. So I'm going to head over to this bunch of bramble. Right like that. And let's start clearing away. Just like this. And we can get some of this going. Alright. Clear out some of this and we'll get some more sticks. Plus it also helps clear up the area so we can see better. Got some berries sitting there. And there's some more. Okay. Let's just cut down these hedges, I think. Just like this. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Okay. There's a whole taming system for animals, but I have no idea how to do that. And just watching me go through the handbook is kind of boring. So I might have to look at that on my own. Okay, let's see about getting this all done up. And okay. Now, if you guys excuse me, I've got a doggy looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. So I'm going to be right back. Don't you go anywhere. I'll just take a minute. Sorry about that, folks. I'm all back. So let's get back to it. We're going to start clearing out some of these things. How are we doing on sticks? 37. Okay. So that should be good enough for now. Let's... Oh. Picked up something I don't need. You. There. Dum-dum-ba-dum. Oh, great. Sounds like there's a... There's that crab. You're a lucky crab. I got to go check in on my... Okay. You? Can't I... Why can't I pick you up? Hello? Why can't I pick you up? Nothing? Soft copper. It should be able to come out. Or do we have to wait for it to be hardened copper? Because this guy's ready to go. Here's our pick. Ooh, that's something we can do. We can grab you. And pour 100 into you. You still have 100. But, yeah, they'll just keep on heating them up, keep them at temperature. So soft copper, yeah. So we gotta wait for those things to cool down a bit more.
Hardened, I think, was last time.
Yeah, I think hardened is what we need as well. Okay, I'm just gonna pour this set out. Can't have too many hammers now, can we? Let us put in our last two sets. Like this. There we go. Okay. Soft copper still. Alright. That's okay. Now, what else do we need? What else do we need to be doing? More rot. Oh, great. What it was... Oh, I'm betting that's the berries I had. I had berries sitting there, so I'm just gonna... Let's go and toss these things out. Let's go over here to do it. Right into the water. Let the fishies have them. Now the other thing I was going to do was make some more pit traps. So that we at least got some defenses. Not that we got too many of these sticks to be going around. But what else? Where's that bundle? No, not the melted pitch. There we are. So bamboo, no. We don't have bamboo. That's just sticks. That's it? That's all there is? Oh, great. Okay. Apparently that's all there is. So let's put in a ring or two. And grab our knife. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Okay. So this needs to go right there, right there, right there. Okay. So in theory, hardened copper, hardened copper. Okay. Drop those down. How's he doing for cooking? Oh, he's good. 200 units. All right. Now we're cooking with copper. Okay. We can put this back. And there we go. We gotta wait for that to cool down. That's soft copper, that's soft copper, okay. So that's pretty good right there. We'll leave that for now. So we don't have... We can make 2 more of these spike pit traps, but we won't have any sticks left over. So... Well, we'll leave that as is for now. Okay. So that's cooling down. Soft, soft. Probably needs to be under 300 degrees. And let's get ourselves another quick meal. Okay. So we need to make a chisel. We need to make some plates. Then we have to go out and make the get some stone. What type of stone do we have? We have basalt, shale, and conglomerate. Does that even have its... Yeah, there's a conglomerate rock polished. So, yeah. Okay. So this is easy enough. I'm hoping that I don't need the fire clay. I'm hoping it can be any clay. Because if it needs fire clay, I gotta go looking for that stuff. But, that corner piece is a little bit simpler than the... And then the baking. Yeah, it's looking like it needs fire clay. So I gotta go find fire clay. Clay oven. Ceramic. That's one of the reasons why I want it. Created by crafting. What's this? Powdered felsenite. How can we get that? Yeah, grinding. Flint. Grinds into... Okay, now that makes a lot more sense. Okay, we can do a lot more with that. So let's drop in one of you. Can I? Hello? It won't let me. Can I grind it with the hammer? Okay, those are... That's good enough for there. Those are soft. Let's grab the hammer. Nothing there, nothing there. Nope. And the, this won't do it either. See, place grindable. It won't do that. But, see, smelts into. Grinds into powdered, yeah. Created by grinding. Created by cooking, smelting, roasting. Wait a minute. I wonder. I really do wonder. Let's put this hammer back for a minute. How are we doing here? Soft and soft, not good enough yet. I'm going to wait for those two to cool down a bit more. Let's try something. Can I? No, won't let me put it into the crucible. So that's that. Huh. So how do we cooking, smelting, roasting. Okay. Created by, yeah, calcified flint chunks. Cooking, smelting, roasting. So, if smelting isn't going to do it, can I do it in here? Really? Hold on. Let's see about this. Actually, let's... Would that work? Or does it just need the one? You know what? Let's do that. Let's see what this can do. Just because we're here. Okay. Smelting temperature 1,000 degrees? Oi. Okay. Oh. I want it that way. Okay. So. This can get up to 111. This can get up to 1,300. Okay. So how are you? The only thing I can think of is if this doesn't work, yeah, it looks like it's not working because that's not changing. Okay. So, that doesn't work. But, let us see about something. How are these? Hardened copper? Okay. You and you. We'll put you there and there. Cold, cold. There we are. Okay.
Maybe it doesn't get hot enough.
Well, what I can do is I got this lovely forge. Place work item. I want to place work item, not a napping surface. I know it's not a napping surface. Why won't it? No. Not letting me because it wants me to control. It won't let me down. Whoa, ho, 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 you. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're gonna light up. And you are gonna light up. And down there, that one's gonna be needing lighting up too shortly. I definitely need more of those holders.
Ice Wolf 512 said, check the others.
Yeah. You know what? It's nighttime. Let's just go to sleep. Avoid all that hassle of fighting and, potentially dying. That'd be an easy way of getting around it, wouldn't it? Okay. Let's load up. Okay. Yeah, see, that's the last one. No, I want you. Light you up. Move you over to there. Okay. Now.
Ice Wolf 512 said, I mean you could do that.
That won't let me in there. I would like to be able to. Let's see if I can do it this way. No, not throwing it. I want to put it in. Ooh. No, thank you. Yeah, okay. That doesn't work. Well, what we can do now, let's put that up for a second. I want you and you. So let's try pickaxe, stick, that. Oh, we need hammer. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Before I do that, let us pick you up. Can we put you there? Prepare for reforging. I don't want to reforge it. So let's just do it this way. And strike to craft. There we are. We got our copper pickaxe. Now we can go mine anything we need. Now this, I'm going to prepare it for reforging. Work item copper. That's a full copper ingot. Nice. I wonder, can I put that there? No. Okay. So we can take the thing and turn it back into that. Yeah. Okay. So let's just have ourselves a quick bite to eat. And you know what? I think we've done good. I think here we shall call it a night. Thank you, everyone who's shown up. I mean, you know, It's really a good show of support with all you people in here. Uh, I can't believe that there's. I'm getting told there's 35 concurrent viewers. Um, that means there's 35 people in here right now. But so yeah, I'm gonna have to call it here. Well, we got a couple days in. We did quite a bit. I know, Ice Wolf. I know. Yes, I know. We gotta cut it out at some point. So I'm gonna be calling it here. I still don't know how to raid people, so I have no idea what to do with that. But I'm betting that Sergeant Calvin is doing something. Uh, Other than that, if you haven't, please hit the like button, a nice thumbs up, and if you're so inclined, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and it really does help out the channel. So I'm guessing until next time,